Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets and 10 with Unlv running back Charles Williams. Thank you for joining me today.
Oh yeah, nice to be here. Appreciate it.
Anytime, I'll start with my first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
I was 9, about in the fourth grade. Uh, I was playing football for Pop Warner team called McLean, and I left that team shortly. After that, I went to go play for a team called the Northwest Ravens in the Central Valley area. And then after that, I went to Tenaya and then Bullard for high school.
So you started when you were in fourth grade
hmm
and you played for then McLean area
hmm
and then Tenaya and Board.
Yep.
Did you play any other sports?
I ran track, but growing up, I played soccer, basketball, t-ball, stuff like that. But if you want to consider like being older, I only ran track. That's the only thing I did.
Like you did other ones, but track was like one of the serious ones besides football.
Yeah, yeah, track was one of the serious ones.
What was it like playing for the Board high school football program?
Not gonna lie, at first it was pretty tough. Coach Arites, he was a different type of coach. He was brutally honest with you, but he was trying to get the best out of you and stuff like that. And I could say the weightlifting program he has is very good and stuff like that. And I could say that benefited me, and a whole lot of people would agree to that or make an attestment to that. But just being at Bullard, it was good for me because I wasn't distracted by people who I know. Like I had to make new friends, adjust, and you know, it was a great experience for me. I could say that.
So it was a great experience, but for your coach, he would tell you the truth, like if it was good or bad.
Honestly, it feels good because it makes you know that like you're not working hard enough sometimes, or you can do better. You can do more. Honestly, you think about it. If your coach is like, oh yeah, good job, even though the little details weren't perfect or what's going to help you win or lose a game, stuff like that matters. So when you have a coach that cares about everything and he treats you like every other person, no favoritism, that's when the team and the program is going to do well. And then also yourself.
So he could help you like by telling you what you need to work on better, and then you keep perfecting it.
Yeah, basically, for instance, what was it? My lower body was there, but my upper body wasn't there. And he was really honest, like you need to get your upper body up because you can run through the finish, but you need to be able to up top be able to take hits and stuff like that. And I worked on that, and then also like just being more in shape, like conditioning. Like I had to condition more than other people because at times I would play both ways, but then as I got to like the end of my career at Bullard, I only played just offense.
So he told you like to get your upper body so you could sustain the hits and everything.
Yeah, yeah. So I wouldn't be having like dinged up shoulders or a messed up like rib or something like that, or just being precautionary, just uh building that muscle mass around my upper body so I can take a lot of carries and stuff like that, and then also protect myself.
So that you could stay healthy and take all the carries that they're giving you.
hmm
What was your most memorable game from your high school career, and how come?
I would say against Clovis West my junior year because it was like the game I broke out. It was like those games like he's like official, like he's the real deal. Because everybody knew I was good and everything. Because I had some good games before that, but it solidified my position into like getting my name around the town and stuff like that. I went for like 4 touchdowns and like over like 250 yards, and it was just that moment like I could do this on a daily basis now, and I had that confidence and that swagger.
So it was the game and like it got your name out there like with the recruiters and like around Fresno and everything.
I could say yeah, because the two people I was playing against, they were putting a lot of offers and stuff like that.
Was it like when Clovis West was good with like Adrian Martinez?
That was the year before. So my senior years, that's when Adrian had got there. Martinez, yes, he got there. I played him in the regular season. We beat them, and then we played him in the playoffs. And he almost got them to come all the way back from 21, but we ended up, holding on to the lead and ended up beating them again. And that's when I met Adrian, and I told him straight up, like, you just keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna be at the next level because he was doing some amazing stuff for a sophomore. So yeah.
So you told him that he could be at the next level if he just kept doing what he was doing.
Yeah, if he just kept his head on straight, he had like the talent and everything. It was more just not getting in trouble and just being more for the team and not for yourself. So yeah,
What made you pick UNLV coming out of high school?
it was just one of the best choices. I knew I would be able to play, and also it was a school that needed me, and it was close to home, and there was a lot of benefits for me and my family. And I know that if I would have went anywhere else, there's no telling what would be going on right now, but I'm glad with the decision I made and stuff like that, and just grateful for the opportunity.
So it was the best school for you and they needed you and it wasn't too far from home.
Yeah, it was just overall, it was more like what can my parents do to help me, and what can I do to help them, like get to see me play, so stuff like that.
I saw the campus once.
Oh yeah, it's a nice campus. It's still a lot of construction going on. They're trying to like not remodel it, but like trying to upgrade a couple things, like just trying to catch up with
Hmm.
today's generation and stuff. So yeah.
When I saw it, they were playing the Mountain West Championship for basketball.
Oh yeah, you've been to the Thomas and Mack then.
No, I wasn't. I didn't go there, but when I was around it, they were playing it.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. That
I
makes
wanted to
sense.
go to the Pac-12 one since my mom went to UCLA.
Oh, that's nice. So, what type of fan are you? You a UCLA fan, USC fan?
Oh, my dad went to USC and my mom went to UCLA, so like,
Oh, okay. So you right in the middle, huh?
I can't pick one because I can't choose a side. Like, I choose
Yeah.
for both, and then when they play each other, just stay neutral.
Yeah, good decision. I got the same thing with my parents. My mom's a Niners fan and my dad's a Raiders fan. It's
Oh,
crazy.
really?
Yeah.
I'm a 49er fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you feel your biggest strengths on the field are?
Well, speed, of course, but vision, my IQ, and just my efforts, and I could say also just being not versatile. Like I could play multiple positions, but knowing how to do a lot of things for the team and like being able to be available in certain situations for the team, and not having to come off the field as much. So yeah.
So that like your durability on the plays and everything, and then your speed and like vision to find the open hole.
Yeah, but like when I meant by versatility, like I can stay in for third down. I don't have to come out because I can't do this and that. And always trying to get better at that though, being a third down, back and stuff. So yeah.
What was the jump from high school to college football like?
Honestly, it's people that's like 3, 4 years older than you, so they've been there. They're used to the like pace of the game, but then also like they have a upper hand on you with the weightlifting and stuff. At first, it catches on to you, like the hits and stuff, but after a while, you get used to it. And once you get in the weight room, like a full like training like year, you actually catch up real fast on the pace. I can tell you that much. It's not as bad as it seems. Of course, you're gonna get knocked down a couple of times when you first get there because
Hmm.
new freshman on the block, but you get used to it.
So you get used to it once you've been there for a while.
Hmm.
I know that in 2017 you suffered a season-ending injury. What was the rehab process in that like?
Um, it was real difficult to be honest. I could tell you. It was. Oh, hold on. Camera's tripping. It was real difficult because I never had an injury where it ended my season and stuff like that, and it made me really like enjoy life without football for once. Yeah, it'd been a while, but then I realized like football is something that has been installed into like my routine and everything. So when it happened, I just took everything serious, rehab every day. It kind of got annoying because it was little stupid stuff. Like I had to like pick up little cubes, like little what is it called? Not card box, cardboard box, but styrofoam cubes with my feet, and it's like you just sitting there trying to pick stuff up with your feet. It's like you're sitting there watching everybody else getting like serious rehab. It gets irritating. I can tell you that much, and it feels like you're doing nothing. Nothing like it's a real long process. You have to really be dedicated to like getting the rehab and doing the little things they tell you. It might seem silly, it might seem dumb, but you have to get it done. So yeah.
So it's kind of boring since you like it feels pointless, some of the stuff.
Yeah, like one, I had to do scoops around the training room. Like I just had to scoot around. I'm doing nothing really. I don't feel like no difference. Like it feels like I'm just playing around, but at the same time, like you're not able to walk. So doing stuff like that is building that muscle and getting those nerves going again in that foot. So once I got back, it was good. But then I ended up getting a second surgery because of an infection. And then that one was easier because they didn't have to restructure or anything like that. Everything's clean. Like the surgery was good. I mean, but just having to have my foot cut open again, like that sucked. So
So
yeah,
you have to get two.
yeah.
What was the moment like for you when you got your first college touchdown?
Honestly, it felt like high school. Like you just run back and you try to go get another one. I was turned, yeah, but at the same time, like that's what they expected me to do. I really think it was because it wasn't like nothing that changed the game. We were already winning like by like 30, and I scored. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I ended up leading that game in rushing, but it didn't even feel like it didn't feel real because like there was it was a blowout basically. So that's why. But it was a great opportunity, like just even to be playing at that time because I thought I was gonna be like fourth string on the depth chart. I ended up bumping up like the second, like a week later.
So it was like a blowout when you scored, but it was a blessing to be able to play since you got moved up on the depth chart.
Yeah, because most freshmen, they don't get to play their first game. Like they have to sit, or if they do play, it's with the twos. And I was just like kind of still in there with the ones. So I thought it was a great moment. At the same time, like you don't want to be like starstruck or like super like
Mm-hmm.
juiced up. I just act like you've been there before, basically.
Just act like you know what the experiences are you like.
Yeah,
When and how did you get the nickname Chuckwagon at Unlv?
I got it last year around the summer. One of the sports directors here, he came up with the nickname. It's because like a chuck wagon is usually something that carries like food and stuff like that, and it's something you can like just like load up like a bunch of stuff and then just roll up like roll all day with it. So basically, like I play running back. I guess he thought it would be funny to call me the chuck wagon, and it just stuck. And then everybody started calling me the chuck wagon.
There's a
Yeah.
guy from oh sorry,
Nah, it was a guy from UNLV.
Unlv, and then like it just stuck with it, and everyone started
Yeah,
calling you that.
yeah.
That's cool.
You need to get you a nickname. I'm telling you. And let somebody else choose it for you. You choose your own nickname. Nobody's gonna call you it. You gotta choose your. You gotta let somebody choose your nickname for you. So it's always been.
Someone has to choose it for you, cause.
Yeah.
What's your favorite non-conference game you ever played in, and why?
I'll give you two. I'll give you two. USC, being able to just play in the Coliseum and stuff like that. That was a great moment. I got a carry, and it was surreal because just growing up, you see like Reggie Bush and stuff, and just being able to play. That was a great moment. And I just, I'm grateful to say I played in there. But then it was last year against Northwestern, Big Ten school. They just came from playing Ohio State in the Big Ten championship not too long ago. The year before, and just what I did in the first half, it was like I'm here, like to the NCAA, everybody in like college football. I'm here, and I'm trying to make a name for myself now again. And it was the confidence boost I needed to like show that like I could get myself to the next level. So yeah.
So against UFC, like getting to play at the Coliseum and everything, that must have been
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it was nice. It was hella hot though too. I'll tell you that much. It was very hot. Like they had the fans going, it was still hot. I was like, man, I don't know how they play out here every year in the summer. It's too hot. But I'm saying that it's Vegas. I'm playing in Vegas. But it was like a different type of hot. It was like the sun was just like beaming the whole time. In Vegas, like you got the dry heat, you get used to it. But it was fun playing at Cali again, though.
And then Northwestern, you got to make a name for yourself in that game.
Yeah, it was more like in the first half, like we were just running the ball and like they weren't stopping it. And then in the second half, it kind of like died down. Coach, the defensive coordinators, they'll be like, "Yeah, they're just running the ball. We got to stop that and make them throw." So that's what happened, and we ended up, not winning. It was 16-14 at half. That's the crazy part.
Oh, that's
So,
close.
yeah, and then it ended up being 30-14. So I was like, damn, that was a close one. We could have won that.
What was it like being named first team All Mountain West and being just the fourth UNLV running back to do so?
It was a great accomplishment to just say I have underneath my belt, and just showed all the hard work I put off that all the hard work I put in that off season, and just I thank the O lineman that helped me get there and stuff like that. And then I could just say, that's not a goal of mine, but like that just shows like you did what you're supposed to do in the eyes of like the media and the fans and the coaches and other players in this conference. So I feel like it's a great achievement to be awarded.
So it was just a great achievement to be awarded, and like the fans saw it and everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just more like for the fans and stuff. Like it's not saying it's not a award you don't want, but you want more than that. And obviously that's championships, like the Mountain West
Mm-hmm.
Championship and stuff. So yeah,
So you want the Mountain West Championship?
that's the goal.
What's the biggest college game you ever played in?
Mm. When you say that, like, are you saying like with like team or like type of situation? Like, is it like a game we need to win, like to
Like
get
a
into the bowl game?
like a game you need to win.
The biggest game then would be. I haven't been to a bowl game, so this is tough. Let me think. I could say my junior year, yeah. We played Reno, team up north, and we were down 23-0, and it was for the Cannon. They had won the Cannon 2 years in a row, and they were playing us at home, and we were down 23-0 in the first, and we ended up coming back from that and ended up winning. That was just a great team win, and just being able to walk that Cannon down the campus and paint it red was amazing.
So that you came back from a 23-0 deficit and you got to take the Cannon like back to UNLV.
Yep, that was a great moment. Felt good painting red. We got to do it this year.
I know you announced you'll be coming back for a sixth year. What made you decide to come back for one last year?
It just felt like this year was too short, only 6 games, and needed more time, honestly. COVID really messed up a lot of, opportunities for not just me, but other teammates. And I feel like we didn't have enough time to prepare. So want to give it another shot.
So like it just wasn't a long enough season, and like you wanted to give it another shot, and like hopefully get a Mountain West championship.
Hmm.
Do you think returning for another year can help you go to the NFL?
Absolutely. That's the whole reason why I wanted to come back. It's just the best way of improving my chances of, making it to the next level.
So it helps your chances like improve to the next level, so that the like NFL scouts see you more.
Yeah, exactly.
What are your goals for your senior season?
Go to a bowl game. Uh, have have a certain amount of goals for myself. I haven't made them yet, but when I think about it, I'll let you know. But right now, it's just going to a bowl game and winning a Mountain West championship. That's the only thing I can think of right now.
So winning, going to a bowl game and winning the Mountain West championship.
Yeah, that's the main goal, to be
It
honest.
it's in Las Vegas, right? When you win the Mountain West championship, the bowl game.
I think they're changing it
Oh,
because they only played it here this year because of COVID. But I don't know. They might move it to LA this year, to be honest.
so I
So,
remember one of my teachers, she left to go to Vegas when Fresno State played in it.
oh, okay, okay. So she like during the week of school?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's messed up.
I she left her like
And you had
after
to go.
one day of school, she just left and then she wasn't there.
Wow, that's crazy.
She was lucky to get to go and take a break from school.
Man, I feel bad for you right there. You have to go to school and she over here taking vacation days.
hmm
Crazy.
What kind of training are you going to be doing now that's the off season?
More just trying to get bigger, and then also working on my speed, and then working on my flexibility. Those are the main components I wanted to work on.
So to like get bigger and work on your flexibility.
Hmm.
Who is your favorite football player as a kid?
Michael Vick, and then LaShawn McCoy, and then also uh, and then also who was it? I forgot his name. Can't remember. Can't remember. But yeah, those two. Those two was my favorite.
So Michael Vick and LaShawn McCoy. They're good.
Yeah. Hmm.
Isn't LaShawn McCoy on the Buccaneers now?
Yep. I'm trying to go get another Super Bowl.
He has a good chance, but Green Bay's gonna be like 24 degrees next week.
Yeah.
But if
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's a tough game. I'm not gonna call that one yet.
I mean, I knew that if the Saints won, that they wouldn't be able to play the Packers in that weather because they play in a dome. But Tom Brady
Exactly.
has the experience, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's gonna be a good little matchup though. We haven't seen
Hmm
Brady versus Rodgers in the playoffs yet. It'll be a good matchup.
The Buccaneers smoked them earlier this year.
Yeah. But you're saying that the Buccaneers lost to the Saints twice, and now
Yeah,
they beat. So in playoffs, it don't matter. Teams gonna do whatever they do to win.
it's just gonna like who can cover Devontae Adams.
True, because they don't have no number one DB, and Jalen Ramsey barely
Hmm
can. Yeah, yeah. I'm not even going on that topic. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Who do you try to model your game after anyone?
Not model, but more copy or still uh certain stuff like just watch everybody honestly at my position, and then sometimes at other positions just to get an understanding of what they do.
It's like you kind of like look at other players like and create your own game into it.
Not and say more like watch receivers and how like they like do releases on the routes, and then watch running backs and see how they read holes. Watching how the O lineman block, just because it's stuff I got to do. You got to watch everybody. Like running back has to basically do everything but throw the ball, really. So
It's like just watch
just
how they do it.
yeah, watching their technique, stealing their technique, basically.
How would you describe yourself off the field?
Very laid back, but when I'm around people, I'm comfortable. I open up and stuff like that, and I could be like the guy to lighten up the room. So yeah.
It's like laid back, but when you're like with people you're comfortable with, you can lighten up the room.
Laid back at like home. I don't really like doing much at home, but when I'm around people I know, like I can, open up more and like, uh, just like the room is weird. I can like, change that type of like vibe and everything. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are 3 things you like to do besides football?
I like to eat. Gotta eat. I play the game, and then also like sometimes just going out for a drive and like just seeing stuff you don't normally see. Just like, not exploring, but like just getting out there and just getting like different type of scenery sometimes instead of like looking at the same stuff.
It's like eating, playing the game, and then like seeing stuff you don't see every day.
Yeah, like, yeah, you could say it's exploring, but I feel like exploring is like trying to like do something like you normally don't do. I just want to see a different type of scenery. That's all.
Then the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
The present. I am okay. Like offense, like just 3 players. Like if we was playing like the yard.
Like that.
Okay. So you don't really need a quarterback in the yard. Give me Deion Sanders. Give me Saquon. And then give me, you kind of do need a quarterback now. Yeah, I'm going to go with Pat Mahomes. I need somebody to throw me the ball accurate, and I can be mobile. Yeah, those 3 would be cool. Those 3. I'll take those 3. That's
Those would
not a
be
bad pick.
Those would be fun having dinners with them too.
Who are you picking?
I'd take Josh Allen since he's from Fireball, and like I would always play against Fireball. And
Okay.
George Kittle, since I'm a fan. Then I don't think I would take a pass. I think I would take Joshua Kelly.
Okay. Joshua Kelly. Tell Josh he need to come see me when we're doing this interview. No, I'm playing. That's a good pick, though. That's a good pick. Josh, hey, we just got to talk about Josh speed. He's slow. Let him know that he's slow. It's all right to call him slow. Hey, you can say I said he was slow.
All right, thank you for joining me today. Those are all the questions I have.
Oh, yeah, anytime.